This week is pretty quiet compared to the last few weeks and the weeks to come, but there's still some interesting stuff in the way. So let's take a look at what's coming to Steam this week in the first episode of What's on Deck. Getting Over It with Benefati created a neat subgenre of platformers where movement mechanics and level design are equally unforgiving. Slimefrog seems to be the latest entry in this vein. There's a demo out, so do give it a shot. I tried Mayhem and I have to admit the controls were too tough for me to get used to, but I look forward to seeing other people try.
This day is becoming most wonderfully disruptive. The Addams family, Mansion Mayhem, the game.
PHL Collective, the creators of the Addams Family Mansion Mayhem, look like they have experience making solid licensed games on a tight budget. The hook for this one is 4-player co-op and competitive multiplayer. The trailer shows a nice variety of gameplay, but it remains to be seen whether PHL Collective can stick the landing. Here's hoping they do, so that we have a nice multiplayer title to play with the family in time for Halloween. My excitement for Zachtronics-style programming puzzle games is not at the fever pitch it once was, but it's still fun to see new entries in the genre. This game, The Signal State, is developed by Reckoner Industries, who borrow the Zachtronics style pretty faithfully, with things like leaderboards and a mysterious narrative told through dialogue in between puzzles. If you're a fan of these, check this out when it releases on Thursday. Even if you're new to the genre, try out the demo, which is available now. If you like it, that's a whole new genre for you to explore. Publisher PID Games has a good track record of picking hidden gems. Notably, it published Alba, the Pokemon Snap alike that got better reception than new Pokemon Snap itself. Guild of Ascension looks like it could fit that mold, with a blend of real-time and turn-based tactics that look engaging and addictive. There's loot, there's crafting, there's combos, there's roguelite elements. Here's hoping the devs didn't bite off more than they can chew in this ambitious grid-based tactics title out on Tuesday. If you're like me and collect all the free Epic Store and Amazon Prime games, then you may have gotten the original Sheltered for free sometime this year. This was a very well received base building game set in a post-apocalyptic wasteland. Well, what if you want more of that but better in every way? Improved graphics, better customization, and a new macro strategy layer with factions. Which factions will you ally with or conquer in order to keep your colony safe? Billed as a short and wholesome narrative adventure, Teacup's art style, reminiscent of illustrations from children's books, is certainly eye-catching. You play as Teacup, who loves tea, but sadly has run out of tea ahead of her party, so she heads into the forest to collect the ingredients needed. This is where this adventure game seems to separate itself, because you can choose to find the ingredients in any order you want, allowing for exploration and an open-ended path forward. Overall, this game seems simple but sweet, something I look forward to trying shortly following the Thursday release. If On a Winter's Night for Travelers packs a punch with detailed pixel art and lighting that truly set the mood for this old-timey adventure. Previously available for free on itch.io, the reception has already been wonderful, with reviewers praising its handling of serious issues and a gripping horror story. I can't tell if the Steam release will also be free, but it adds achievements and an option to buy the art book and the original score. Given the excellent mood building of this title, I can imagine people will be excited to own those extras. As we head into the top 3 releases of the week, if any of the games I'm suggesting are new to you, be sure to hit the like button. Okay, so as my friend Alex from First Five would say, this is my jam. Chessplosion is a quirky arcade action puzzle game based on chess with online multiplayer. Like, this developer had an idea and they went for it, no compromises. I respect that. It's the type of thing that makes me love making these videos. In any case, there's an adventure mode, puzzle mode, survival mode, and of course, battle mode, so it's chock full of content. What's more, there's a demo available now, so go try it. What are you waiting for? By all accounts, it's difficult to put into words what is so compelling and engaging about potion craft. For the typical game and typical game player, crafting is a small component of a larger game. For this alchemy simulator, it is the game. Best I can tell, it's the discovery, coupled with the whimsical nature of it all, that really pulls the player in. You're assigned goals, but then given the reins to accomplish the goal however you see fit. The tactile nature of making a potion adds to the immersion. You grind an herb to the desired fineness, add oil, water, light the cauldron, and do the mixing all yourself. You also grow your own ingredients or buy and sell at a marketplace. The concept seems fully realized, and I'm happy to see something so novel have so many followers. This week's #1 game should come as little surprise. Sable is one of the most anticipated titles of the year, and with good reason. From what I've played of the demo, the rite of passage story is charming and well told, the line art style accompanied by lo-fi animations provides a strong aesthetic, and the interactive odyssey that precedes is reminiscent of Fumito Ueda games like Ico and Shadow of the Colossus. And the hoverbiking, oh the hoverbiking. The demo has you piecing together parts to build your bike, and I like this diegetic system of customizing your toolset rather than the skill tree that seems to be omnipresent in any big release. I'm curious to see how this system builds on itself as you proceed throughout the game. The wait is almost over as this much loved title is finally out this Thursday. Well, that concludes our first episode of What's on Deck, where I bring you a list of interesting games coming to Steam each week. Let me know what you're adding to your wishlist and look out for another episode next week. I'm also working on other more Steam Deck specific videos, so those will be on the way too. If you stuck around this long, please like, subscribe, hit the bell. It does help the algorithms, as they say. Signing out, peace.